show you out. There'll be a white male with a beard on a green shirt and camo pants.
Huh. I don't see anything over here.
There's going to be that Joshua Fox.
Yeah. Okay, so it is going to be him.
4 Baker 22. I copy Joshua Fox.
Joshua, for that information, you were waving a knife or something.
I had several individuals signing my life.
Do what?
I'm just waiting on my ride.
You didn't witness any of that stuff going on?
Man, they were just bigger and back and forth about communism and...
Did you see him display a knife?
Yeah, he did. He got a knife on him.
Did he like pull it out and like try and stab somebody? Did it have
I mean,
like...
he just pulled it out to this black girl right here.
He did or did not?
Yeah, he pulled it out.
Describe what the knife looked like at that time.
It just looked like a little blade, like a pocket knife.
Was the blade out or what?
No, it wasn't like...
The blade wasn't out? He just had it. What was he saying?
Some racist shit. I wasn't really paying no attention to him.
Where was he at?
He ain't moved from over there.
He ain't moved from there?
No.
Okay. Alright, do you have an ID on you?
No, I got it. You can run my name though.
Okay, I'll write it down real quick. Hey, where's you said he was talking to a female. Is she still over there?
She left. It was a black girl with long dreads.
Okay.
No, you guys are not.
I was just hoping to talk to her if that was the case. So.
Yeah, she was, I think she was a little intoxicated. It's Bryce, B-R-I-C-E.
Is that last name?
No, that's my first name.
What's your last name?
Hogan, H-O-G-A-N. You need my social, whatever. 492-82.
Let me get your first name again.
Bryce, B-R-I-C-E.
Why?
I.
Okay.
Yeah.
Middle initial?
A.
Date of birth?
6279.
Alright. Hey, what's that social?
492-82-3063.
82-3063. 3063.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a good phone number?
417.
Yep.
597-6842.
6842?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you said he hadn't moved from there, and he was, in your words, he was saying some racist shit. Was he making threats that he was going to assault somebody or anything?
No, they were arguing back and forth, saying he's going to kill her if she took a step forward or something.
So he was saying that towards her? Oh, okay. Well, that's not very nice, isn't it?
No.
Was she saying anything towards him?
She was saying some gibberish. I think she was drunk. I just thought, man, just leave him alone. He's on. He's talking about cops and Nazis, and this is crazy. He's not crazy. He's talking to people around here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my civil rights.
Okay. All right. Was he confronting anybody else in that same way, or just that one person?
This car has been up there yelling, and he's been yelling back and forth.
773.
Hey, sir.
I see.
Did they not threaten my life?
Do we have a female caller that called in that by chance has left? We have a victim if she wants to press charges. I'd like to talk to her. He didn't move from there, but he had the knife in his hand. Blade was not displayed. Hey, puppy.
Sorry, gents, I was on the bike. I was so close by.
No, you're good. I'm fine with you.
I gotta get some practice.
So.
Hey, keep my dog in your hands.
Yeah, he's okay.
This guy said that he was confronting from right here, black female with dreads. I'm hoping that's Whitney. I'm gonna try and give her a call because she was one of the callers. Saying some racist stuff. Said he was gonna kill her if she took another step forward. Had a pocket knife in his hand, but the blade wasn't out on it. So I'm gonna see what she wants to do. If we have a victim, then we have charges. So I'm gonna try and call her.
I wonder if he actually stepped on the property.
This gentleman said he did not.
Okay.
If you actually want to check with her or hang out with Henry, and then I'll call Whitney and see.
You have had several individuals.
So, if he was on the property, we'll have trespassing. I'm going to try and contact the other half of the disturbance that he was in, and if she wants to press charges, then we'd have a victim. Yeah,
Good luck.
So,
Good luck. I've been on the sidewalk the whole time.
He was right there.
Good luck. I've been on the sidewalk the whole time.
Huh?
You guys are fucked. You guys are fucked.
I think we're good. I'm what?
You guys are fucked.
Yep. Oh, no, I'm working. Thank you.
No, you're a fuck.
So I'm gonna call one of the callers and see if that's who he was.
You guys are fucked. I've been on the sidewalk the whole time.
DZ's checking with the clerk. So.
You guys are fucked. I've been on the sidewalk the whole time. got me in handcuffs when somebody else wasn't. They were at top 12 and those demons got a black BMW and a
Commercial National Museum.
Hey, this is Officer Thompson, Police Department. I was calling about this incident over here at Come and Go. Are you the female that he was making the threats towards, or are you just a bystander in all this? Okay. Okay.
So,
Hey.
per Samuel, manager,
Okay.
they want him trespass right now.
Yeah, hang on a second, Whitney. Yes, I know we have now brought him back over here, but the guy I talked to, he said he didn't leave the sidewalk there.
Correct. But they
and
want just in case trespassing.
He was verbally trespassed just prior to this from Rebecca, but if Sam, the manager, is saying that too, that was good.
Yeah, so
we can tell him.
We can just put it.
I don't think we're going to have a victim of any of this old stuff on it.
Good enough, at least put him on. Tell him he's not coming back.
Yep, and then so Whitney was just the witness. He was yelling at some guy in a silver Honda that left, and then the other person. So I was hoping we could get
Mr.
Whitney.
Fox.
Are you there, Whitney? Sorry, I was speaking with another officer out here. Yeah, this gentleman likes to cause issues off and on, I think, just to do it at this point. So I just wanted to make sure that if there was a victim of it, that we had that person identified and followed up with that to see what they want to do. But if you're just, I appreciate you. All right. I know. I was talking with him I talked with him as a witness because he was giving me some good information on what had happened and stuff, and yeah, he was super uninvolved as far as this guy's side of things goes. Where was the guy that was making threats? Where was he standing, or what was he doing whenever you saw him? Yeah. So he was on like the sidewalk the whole time.
Leave my dog alone. Leave my dog alone. Please, not to touch my dog.
Was the blade extended on that knife? So like you could see the blade exposed. Okay. How was he waving it around? Like pointed out, or like down, like horror movie dagger style? Where were you at when all this was going on? Okay.
Did you interfere in our investigation?
Did you feel scared from that incident? Okay. Yeah. Sure. So.
You know, against the law. Because obstructing.
Did you think that you were in danger at that moment too? Okay. Right. So here's the thing. If you want to, because your involvement sounds a little bit more than a witness. So is this something that you feel like this person should go to jail for, and you would be willing to like press charges for, or what would you like to do at this point? Right. Yeah. What could you see what color the knife was that you said he had switched out? Okay. All right. And what was the kind of stuff that he was saying? I gotcha. But it was like, you're familiar with pocket knife, like it's what you would say the blade of the knife was. Okay. What was some of the stuff that he was saying? I know you told me a little bit of that.
I told him, where do you work, Mr. Fox? He said, to pay taxes? I said,
Do you remember what he was saying about that? Like that time frame?
It's actually a nice dog.
Right. All right. Well, I'm gonna call you back here because I need to get like all your pedigree. Okay, that's fine. I can call you after that. But I need like all your pedigree information and stuff. But it would just be easier to do that here in a minute. So I'll try and reach you after 8 o'clock if that works. And yep, I appreciate it. We don't need a victim for an unlawful use, do we? For state. Because here's the situation. She's saying that the blade, she's familiar with the pocket knife. She called it a switchblade, but she's like, had it flipped out. I was like, so you know what a knife looks like? Describe it. She said it was a black knife with the blade out on it. He was holding it, waving it around. She was parked about where we were parked when we contacted him, which we were the first officers that drove up. She felt like she was in danger. She just doesn't want him to be a danger to anybody else. When I asked about the charges, so she didn't necessarily say for sure yes or no on if she wanted to press charges. I took it more as a no based off of her not response.
Exhibits in the presence of one or more persons any weapon readily capable of lethal use in an angry or threatening manner.
And she said he was saying racist comments, trying to basically pimp the other guy, which I assume was the black male that I was talking to, and to fighting him was more or less what she described. And based off of that, I think unlawful use would be appropriate. Because I don't think we have to have like just one victim that says, yes, I want to be a victim of this.
What do you test from here anyways?
We brought him over. She said he was on the sidewalk the whole time.
Oh.
So he was standing right there when we contacted him.
Including to patrol cars.
So I think we could do unlawful use. What?
Yeah.
But I'm open to just a second opinion on because what if he's waving a gun around out here, doing the same thing, making the same yelling statements and things like that? Are we just going to let him walk? Because I feel like that's unlawful use.
Yeah,
that we can enforce
that's
regardless. It's the same charge, just a different weapon.
Yeah.
And she said she felt like everybody here was in danger of him, and she didn't have her son with her. She would have felt more afraid, but she was. The way that she explained it was basically like she was almost afraid to even call the cops because he was so close to her. She didn't want him to think that she was calling the cops. So I think that's pretty solid on that part. Havis has got the knife. She said it was a black knife, had the blade out on it. This guy said the blade wasn't out, but I think his back, I mean, if he was sitting there, his back was towards him the whole time. So I'm not sure how good of a line of sight he had versus her who's looking across at him.
You want to start ACO?
Do it.
You want to start ACO?
I'd say probably, unless he's got somebody that we can just give this dog to right now.
So he's probably going to jail?
Or we arrested the guy, or we charged the guy downtown with unlawful use, and we didn't have to pick him. So
I don't think we've ever had
he was
to have a victim.
in the crowd,
Yeah.
angry and threatening. He was obviously, if he was just, and when I was talking to Dan Patterson about it, you just need to elaborate what he was doing that was angry, why he was angry, things that made you, or somebody think he was angry.
He was yelling racist things, saying the police were going to pay and
or
all
if
this
there's
stuff.
threatening things, threats, obviously.
Well, he said that he told another unknown black female that left that he was going to kill her if she took another step closer. So I think there's a little bit of discrepancy on if the blade was out or not, but I think he's still posing the same threat.
Well,
all it takes to
you
pull
don't
the
even
blade
have
out
to have
is
the weapon visible.
just that you're going to.
Like if it's a knife and it's closed and you can see that it's a knife, it's like walking into a bank, and that's what he said. It's like walking into a bank with your hand in your shirt band.
I think
that's displaying.
I think both statements are true. He caught a different part of it, and before or after he had the knife like the blade exposed or closed, is what I truly think, because it was a continuation of the same thing. And I would think that would be the most appropriate. Otherwise, what are we going to do? Try and not enforce it and then him stab somebody? Like, that's not good. Can't have that either.
And who's that?
I think it's going to be unlawful use is what we're going to transport, unrelated to if you and DZ have anything separate. Right. Is he working on the dog situation, DZ?
He's working on calling someone.
The dog situation.
Call real quick, so I don't know if they're going to pick up the phone. But
I mean, if it's somebody that's close by, I felt like that'd be just as easy. You can pass it off.
Absolutely.
I was kind of hoping maybe that would be the case. Would you care terribly to transport for us? We can come out and even book. I just don't have a cage in my car.
I can book okay. I guess Bonnie Fox lives in Ozark. I suppose the person to come to this. You want to seize the black knife that you had?
Yes, that one's evidentiary. She said the blade looked like it was maybe broke or something, but I guess that would look like it was broke.
Supposedly lives in Ozark, so.
So we're not worried about those. We're not worried about those.
Have we explained to him what is going on right now?
He's going to tell you that.
Yeah. Well, if you've already attempted to explain it to him, I just wanted to cover that.
Only a cell phone needs to go with him, from what I know.
Oh, to the jail?
We'll log the backpack.
Okay.
That way, you're here.
Just like running.
773. Can you make sure I have the log on this? Change it to weapons offensive. Yeah, send me a message and I'll reply back to you. Clear.
What's
1771. Do what?
I'm out of here.
All right, thanks for the help. Appreciate it.
I'm in love with it.
The bike, yeah, that's pretty fun. Just make sure you zip your tail trunk up. Don't lose stuff you
Except for
want
the seats don't go down long enough.
I'll take him.
You could take a pipe cutter and cut a little bit off the bottom. It's these bolts right here.
Thought about that?
Do it.
I'm gonna take him.
That's fine.
If you need anything else, so
No,
we go. You guys
no.
go up there.
You sure?
Can do your thing. Yeah.
Okay. We'll probably end up hanging out with the dog for a little bit anyways, and then we'll get everything logged.
Yep. No worries.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
And we talked about that. Because even if you take that off, it's got the threads that stick in there. And I guess honestly, shove down and then shoot those off. So
Later, D.
I was like, it's not really that big a deal. I mean, you
Yeah.
can put a water ball right there.
Yeah. Yeah,
But that's the only thing I think of. That's what I said. I was like, well, cut 3 or 4 inches off of that seat.
That's what we've done on a couple of them. Well, I think we're pretty much done here.